their lead off the back of the pistol this time around, rather than the messiness that we saw on map number 2. But it's a difficult one to predict. Again, pretty healthy map. I think Movistar Riders play this one an awful lot, and they'll be happy to move towards it. ECSTATIC at the same time, also really quite confident on the map as well. So again, individuals to pop off, or is it going to be a bit more of the team play based Counter-Strike? We'll see. But I think indeed we're looking towards the likes of the AWPers especially to really have an impact on this map.
I'll give you one guarantee: this is going to be entertaining. It's been an absolute blitzkrieg of a match so far. So many crazy rounds, so hard to predict. Plenty of clutches and attempts in the mix to maNkz. kraghen. 4 pistols, 2 men in Jaguar. But nobody to fight. We need to get these Julies in the mix.
That's what you're hoping for. P250 at range for Martinez. Trying to just find the head. Doesn't really come in for him, though. Meanwhile, mopoz holding the backside. Pretty important position from him. Going to catch maNkz. Can he get the second? Oh, he's surrounded on all sides, but he'll manage to stay alive at least for another one. So back down to a 3 versus 3. The bomb hitting towards that A-bomb site instead. Queenix is here on the defense. Salazar's got a gap on the smoke to work with as well. Queenix going to come round, able to find one. Maybe should be able to set up the second one here. He does indeed. So just down to Martinez with this P250. Trying to be the hero of the round. Would be quite a thing if he could pull this one off. Flash hits him in the face. Lands behind. There's a team kill in from Nodios. Martinez with the one tap onto the first, and he gets the second as well. Martinez has got it done for Movistar Riders.
Oh, no. Ecstatic. They'll be frustrated. Martinez, though, is a monster. Oh. Pistol round goes the way of Movistar. Ecstatic. Yet to invest. And here we go. FAMAS dropped onto Queenix. Pistols elsewhere. Plenty of nadage. And Queenix would love to get activated on this FAMAS. One of the main misses of the rifle. Tested as early nades come in from that CT side. kraghen's going to play up close as a deeper smoke comes into the L bend. And for the moment, Ecstatic seem hell-bent on locking down this mid-control. kraghen's going to stick around. Bit of a B default elsewhere for Movistar. And let's see if Ecstatic choose to stay in mid. Resmoke again. So the thing about this round is Ecstatic have used all their nades. If Movistar can just stay alive, they're suddenly in a good position. Flashes there, mopoz takes down maNkz. And suddenly all this map control is starting to look for nothing. If you're Ecstatic, you haven't got a lot in reserve. Traders, Queenix, and this round is falling apart.
Movistar Riders able to keep themselves together. Nodios looking to retrace the footsteps here and hope that he can catch someone looking the wrong way. But Alex, as you can see, is very ready. ABG around the corner. Nodios, I don't think he's long for this world. Gets sent flying by the Galil. So I do feel that this one is all but over. 5-7 gets caught. Salazar is here on the rotation, but not expecting too much out of him. Trying to take a scrap here. Loses his head for his trouble in a clean second round from Movistar Riders. So, no force buy shenanigans this time around.
Very clean. Looks a little bit scary as those pistols are flying up onto the B lane, but held firm. This one is a true full eco, not even a flashbang for the CT side. And where are we going? Bit of an A push. Bit of an A push. Sorsal soon to be called upon.
You'd think so. They're on the way. They are on the way, slowly but surely. Sassel, what can he find? Here we go. Come on. Give me 3 at least. Oh my god, he's only good for 1. Dreadful. They've got a bomb as well, so this gets,
oh my god,
kind of weird. Uh-oh. Come on, guys. Not again. Surely not again.
My.
kraghen with the backstab. Oh my goodness, Queenix finds Alex at range. What is happening in this series, man? mopoz P250, good for one. Holy hell, what a shot, but Nodios was there. Sees it off, and ECSTATIC maybe spent like $900? I don't believe it.
They spent 0.
Is that the third? There was a couple P250s in there, I think.
No, they spent 0.
Okay.
It was absolutely nothing. Whoa. What did Movistar doing? I mean, sure, Saucer, let's be honest, should have got more out of that. But once he dies, this round hasn't started, but once Saucer dies, even if you lose the bomb, Movistar, there's still 4 players alive. They've got loads of nades. Play together, and it should be a fairly easy cleanup. Got a massive advantage, and they just feed in one by one. They're just disrespecting the eco, I think. And they should have learned their lesson after Inferno. These ECSTATIC guys are explosive. You give them any room. And this round doesn't feel great either, does it? 2 smokes left already.
Mind-blowing. Yeah, and they have, like, no control to work with anywhere. They'll flash elbow. That's about all they've got right now. Smoke goes down, so they're really trying to send it on the mid-control.
Upset alert. Bigger down 1 map, and 14 to 12 in favor of Hotu, map 2.
Oh, my goodness. Terrible, terrible stuff over there. Not really sure. Could you call ECSTATIC winning this one an upset? I don't know.
It could, in the sense of the word, but not in that realm.
Yeah, not a massive. 4 on 4. E-control attempted, but the bomb going to hit the deck. Oh, my goodness, Sassol bouncing in. Will manage to retrieve it and get the plant through here, but they really are hemmed in. They really are trapped, and Alex is miles away from the action, trying to cut things off from middle, but nobody's going to be going towards middle. They're all coming through from the back of CT. Nodios. First fall. It's a wide swing from Sassol. Somebody's got to do something, he says, and will try and get it done. mopoz good for 1. Might have even found a second if he kept on holding mouse 1 there. Alex, meanwhile, playing the fake. That's kind of what he's banking on. Alex going to find the frag. There's not a lot of time to get this defuse in here, folks. Salazar will manage to find the frag. Gets the no-scope. Is there enough time for the defuse? It's going to be awfully close here. I don't think he's got it. Oh, my goodness. The Movistar Riders, against all the willpower of ECSTATIC, managed to steal number 3.
I told you it would be entertaining. What a map we've been treated to so far. You know, in football, when they play the simultaneous games, either at the end of a group stage or that they do at the end of the Premier League too, so that you can't rig results, and then you have people, you know, the guys on their phones, like the different stadiums, to try and parry over the results and stuff. I wonder if somebody's telling these teams in TeamSpeak that the loser of this game might have to play big for elimination later at the rate they're going.
I don't know, bro. Absolutely insane. Oh, man.
That would up the stakes.
That would certainly up the stakes.
That would definitely up the stakes.
Make it a difficult tournament wherever you look, wherever you turn. Although, if we're seeing a weaker form of big, you know, is it really all that scary, I guess? To lose out to Hotu. Feel like anyone could beat them if Hotu can beat them. You know, more like Hutu, am I right? Like, I don't know. We're not really familiar with any of the real players on that team. Certainly not the team in and of itself. Maybe that's part of the curse. Either way, curse forwards here as ECSTATIC go crazy through the smoke. Queen is going to find a double on his FP9, and they all come out of the woodwork here on that CT side. Absolutely mowing them down on another weak buy to find success. He's the only one left.
They hear the tags as well.
Yeah, they know that he's in there. They're looking to hunt him down here as well. maNkz getting an aggressive spot. But the round is over. 30 seconds versus 4. No bomb. Just not going to happen. So he is holding what he has. to try and give them some semblance of a chance into the next round. But this one is indeed over.
ECSTATIC just the best team in the world at 4 spies. This is getting egregious. They've only lost a couple in the last 2 maps. Oh my. And Movistar. What a horrific round to lose. Look at the money. Oh my lord. Disaster strikes. Queenix is having a map. Salazar's looking good already. Just waiting for kraghen to catch up. And then we've got the Star Trio looking good. And it's pistols galore. Plenty of util. But apart from that, 3 players even armorless on this T side as they send it into B.
Got a lot of control, a lot of space quite quickly. They're just going to keep pushing forwards here as well and try and find a frag. Great flash comes in from Salazar to net a couple frags, and that might just stem the tide of this one. That's going to be the bomb drop to the side as well. So they feel they have the confidence to move forwards and find the frags. Just one coming through from Movistar Riders. ECSTATIC very quickly evening this one up.
15-13 for Hotu. Map 2, map up. Oh my. Oh my. As if we haven't had enough upsets in the last week of Counter-Strike.
Yeah, I know, right? What
We're
is
on
happening?
for more.
I mean, it's just absolutely insane, I think.
It's a good S word. Scary Saturday.
Sure.
Probably better one than that. Let me think about it.
Silly Saturday.
Silly Saturday. Could be. But it's a little bit demeaning, isn't it? To say silly. I feel like... I'll think of something. But this is the day of Counter-Strike. It's all going down today. I'm sure everyone will be watching the major later, but here and now, we're putting on a good show for those waiting. Good warm up. And well, you'll see Game of Legion and Apex later. This is the sort of tournament Game of Legion and Apex are normally in. This sort of qualifier. So, who's to say that ECSTATIC or Movistar or CS2 could be doing the same? Making a big run.
Well, once again, ramp control being taken here by the Movistar Riders side of things. They really do seem confident when it comes to their B-take. To take a peek. Oh, another one to back it up as well. Catches them while so very blind. Nearly finds himself 3. Again, it's definitely been set up. This ECSTATIC defense is incredible right now. Movistar Riders just cannot buy a frag, bro. Really being kept at bay. Absolutely incredible stuff from ECSTATIC once again.
The loser of this game will play Big Clan at 2:30 UK, 3:30 Central Europe. Oh my. That is... The stakes have just gone up dramatically. Win this game. And not to disparage Hotu, but you would consider either of these teams a massive favourite, even after the big result, to win that game. Lose this, and you play the 12th ranked team in the world for elimination on day 1.
Yep, pretty scary kind of prospect moving forwards. But you will have to play the giant killers Hotu if you win, so, you know, it's
NIP are down 4-8 on the CT side of Ancient in the 3rd map on that series.
It just continues, man. The major is speared up the tier 2 teams. You know, they feel like anyone is beatable right now, so, you know.
Is this going to be a week of Counter-Strike where you flip every single result and it actually makes more sense?
Yeah, right. Game of Legion going to win the major.
That would be a world. My boy Ash. He lives on for the UK.
I mean, this IM kid's pretty insane, so, you know,
He's not bad.
I could see it happening.
I might have to pull some strings to get him a British passport. We could be using this kid.
Yeah.
He could come in handy. I hear endpoint. Decent players.
True. Very, very true.
Over. Alrighty, what's this buy? Of course, we have the saves. See this all the time, don't we? The money gets out of balance. You get these funky positions where do you buy? Do you not buy? We're really hoping for a bomb plant. That would really do a lot of good, wouldn't it? Just to get Martinez and Sourcil back into a buying position in the following round. Oh, that nade. It's just unfair.
Great start. However, boosted off only gets a leg. Put all their chips into this AWP and he got so close. That's so unfortunate. mopoz going to be the first one to fall to Nodios. So ECSTATIC with again some textbook aggression, really pulling it off and continue to look impressive while they dictate the pace. Sassol though, he crept in and maybe just slipped the net. They thought with having Nodios in a deep position that there'd be nobody out towards lane, but they were indeed wrong. So back through to a 4 versus 4 now.
Surely going B is a death sentence with Nodios' position. Where are they? Source was looking this way. Nodios tucks in behind the doors. Big kill. No trade either. David G swings wide. There it is. Nodios. Core of his nades out. 3 on 3 now, but there are 2 here. Salazar on location. Kraghen is low as Alex claims space. Bomb is coming in through cave, but it actually needs to cross to the bomb site. Thankfully, Salazar no longer posting. Bomb now getting planted. No chance to deny this. But with the early flank as well from queenix, this bomb site getting completely enveloped. Martinez cannot move. Spam down. It's just Alex. And even if he picks up queenix, surely the trade would have been there. What an excellent retake from ECSTATIC.
Yeah, just so composed. Really impressive.
What if Big and Nip are in the lower bracket?
I mean, would certainly be surprising. I feel like they would be the 2 favorites to, you know, battle it out for the spot.
That'd be wild.
I think that would be a terrible, terrible, terrible end to the major cycle in the you know, pre-player break for them, to be honest with you. There's a couple more tournaments coming up, I suppose, that they are involved in, but still would not be a good look going into those tournaments, I suppose. Big playing at Dallas?
I don't know off the top of my head. Oh my lord. 10-5 for domination. The T side of Ancient.
Now, to be fair, neither of them are playing at Dallas, so maybe that's why they've both entered into this, is to have something to fill their calendar, I suppose. Alex. Looking for an early frag towards middle here. Not quite going to present in the way that he would want. Meanwhile, Sassol pushing through. Is he ready for this spot from queenix? He is indeed ready for it. Going to win the fight as well. That is a big one. First time in a while that we've had Movistar riders come away with a lead.
About to have a mid retake. Nades are down. Flashes there. maNkz swings. But Movistar decides to give the ground. Now they're fighting back on their own flashes. Shots exchanged, but no frags. Even so, I think Movistar are fairly happy with this. They haven't lost numbers. They've retained mid-control ECSTATIC. Don't have a lot of information on where this round is going to end. And only Nodios is in this postcode. He needs to be a hero to save this round for ECSTATIC.
Smoked off here as well, so maybe not even going to get the opportunity. Not gone for a reposition, just going to try and spam through. nothing lands, and you might just call to save, to be honest, off the back of that. I think that is indeed what they're going to go for. So Movistar Riders, still a bit more work to do, but they've answered back here. They've found themselves a clean opener and converted off the back of it.
It's not the easiest map to play for exits, because you have to jump up onto the lane and they can save T-spawn before you see them. I think I still like to see ECSTATIC work a little bit harder. I mean, look at the money for Movistar. If they lose 2 players and then lose the next round, they're back on pistols. Let's see if kraghen can pick up anybody. Salazar's now holding in towards, right in towards T-spawn here. And they're actually going to face it. That is a bit ill-advised. 4 are going to live. Alex goes down to the bomb. That's not too bad for Movistar. Bit of cash in the bank. A little bit of wiggle room.
Pause coming through from ECSTATIC very early into sort of the campaign, making sure that they can stop Movistar Riders before it gets out of hand and just keep them as low down as possible. So I'm a big fan of this. You know, they've got plenty of cash. It's not like they have to worry about that. Things aren't necessarily even. They're not behind. They're taking a very, very proactive time out there, which we're always big fans of here in the casting booth.
Absolutely. I mean, potentially on LAN, you'd be a little bit more scared of, we're not really in a losing position right now. Maybe we should save it, you know, especially if it goes to OTs, but definitely on online, slow the pace of the game. Your coach could talk anyway in freeze times if you need to later on. It's more about just staying calm, because Movistar might have won a round, but there's still big potential here for double digits for ECSTATIC. Triple mid opening, and that's going to leave a wide open. Martinez can't connect, but can his teammates find this massive gap? kraghen trying to reposition, but he's going to get caught. Surely he gets caught. Saucer with 1. Traded. mopoz is there. maNkz somehow is also on location in the donut. Alex goes down, and these fights are endless despite being blind. mopoz hits the deck. ECSTATIC, they're looking great. They're on track to win this map. This is a great defense.
Absolutely incredible stuff. Yeah, and just a fantastic bounce back off the back of the pause as well. You know, it just all falls into place so nicely for ECSTATIC, and Movistar Riders will be back to the drawing board. They do have the cash to buy, at the very least. But they've got to answer back themselves and make sure that ECSTATIC can't string rounds together and really, really extend the lead here. Certainly is easier said than done with how strong ECSTATIC are looking right now. Great nades going in to take the Dabby G down to 43 HP as well.
11-5 for domination. There's 1 CT pistol. No bomb plant for ninjas in pajamas. Ooh. This low racket is starting to look very, very scary. Even if you lose this game and be big later, you might have to play NIP later on just to make it into the qualification game, let alone actually make it all the way onto LAN in Katowice. Martinez, big opening. mopoz consistently finding frags on that side of the map. And this time, ECSTATIC, surely this position's too hard to recover from. They've got very little to speak of.
Well, we'll see. kraghen's going to have some action. Lovely double peek, and Alex takes him down for good measure, but that was a fantastic little move coming in. mopoz going to catch Nodios, so yeah, absolutely no chance. queenix doesn't really have too much of a choice here. Martinez got him pinned down, though. So there you are, Movistar Riders. I said they needed the answer back, and they will get it pretty handily as well.
Scary stuff. ECSTATIC still plenty of money. So they choose to go in for us. A good B spawn for Salazar. To go in that direction. Let's have a look. Indeed he does. Heavy B default from Movistar Riders. 4 on this side of the map. Martinez posts towards the top of the ramp side, as maNkz tries to fight in towards Jag. 1 down to the hands of mopoz. I don't think you're going to peek this man. kraghen comes in, but surely he's traded. I can't believe he gets 2 out of that. queenix is there as well. A messy round, but the pinch is working. Martinez punches right back. Salazar on the deck. 2-on-2, but Sorcel's a long way off, and Martinez thinks better of forcing out the site. Better to link up and play together.
Or will they call the right bomb site? They're actually staying split. So this is against protocol, as it were. But both getting a bit aggressive. Digging for information. And Nodios, it might be the end of him here. Martinez is holding around the corner. Wins the fight every day of the week. And that sets ECSTATIC up for the defeat in this round unless kraghen can pull something out of his backside.
This is bomb on Martinez. Oh my. Oh my. Martinez, did you hear him? He must have. Holy smokes, Martinez connects with one. Oh, the timing! kraghen finishes it off. And Movistar. Oh my lord. This game is unpredictable as can be. This is madness.
Unbloody believable.
Did Martinez catch him through the... It's about 50 damage, right?
Yeah.
The shot. Must have been for a wall. Wow.
Mental. Absolutely mental, mate. Oh, and Alex going to open up here for Movistar Riders through the smoke. Finds his line onto kraghen. The madness just continues as Movistar Riders looking to keep this as close as possible. maNkz can't make it away. Salazar will find Sassol. 3 versus 2, but an open B bomb site here for Movistar Riders to run away with. Smokes go down. They should easily be able to get the bomb plant here and holding on to the round itself. Maybe it does become a challenge, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I'm not so sure. Alex moving away from the body of players. kraghen's going to win his fight, but Alex has got the angle on Salazar, and kraghen with half HP surely does not have a chance into this once again. Would be wild. 2 rounds in a row. Oh my goodness. What a shot. And he's ready for the next one. Alex just underneath his crosshair. That looked like it was on, but he was just under and he couldn't readjust in time. My goodness gracious. As close as it comes once again, though, for the Movistar Riders.
13-6 in the other game. Domination CT side. NIP are taking an eco. So very likely 14-6. Oh my. Oh my. What a day. Counter-Strike ahead of us. Fast mid-take. Martinez, good spawn, but nobody to fight. mopoz, though. He's got out in front of all this nadage. It's a B lane take, but mopoz is in front of this. And I don't think they have any idea. Salazar with a quick check is calling. I can't see anybody on ramp, guys. Oh my god. mopoz is the entire site. They have no clue.
Oh, he's going to be seen. He finds the frag. He wanted a bit more for his trouble, of course. kraghen finds Davi G. The dink lands onto Sassol, but it's not enough. And a man disadvantage for ECSTATIC once again, 4 versus 3. They'll have to go for it. They'll have to move in. They've got plenty of utility on kraghen. They've got those pesky kits that everybody's always looking for. kraghen setting up a flash. It comes round. It's absolutely perfect. So we're even back up as the bomb goes down. Molotov comes round, forces the player behind the pillar into an awkward spot. kraghen somehow wins that fight, fighting on 34 HP. Down to just Martinez and Alex here. kraghen trying to swap off. I'm not quite sure what's happening. Maybe looking for a better weapon. Gets the smoke down, baits the peak, and leaves it all onto Martinez with nothing but an AWP. If he had an AK, you'd say he could maybe spam here. But not going to be the case for him. He's trying to get in there. Not going to happen. 9-6 at the turn of the half. ECSTATIC come away with a hefty lead to work with off their CT side. Second and final half of Counter-Strike here between ECSTATIC and Movistar Riders. That lower bracket is starting to look very scary. NIP are on the verge of losing and getting knocked down. So I don't think you want to be in the lower bracket at all, to be honest. Nice smoke going down here. Going to keep the ECSTATIC boys at bay. daviG takes a lot of damage through the smoke. Martinez going to find the kill onto kraghen, though, as they start to encroach towards Cube. The B pushes. Very smartly done indeed. Can they return things back on the ECSTATIC side, though? They have also discovered the B is now going to be clear, so we're back into a 3-on-3. Salazar sticking around with his P250, but nobody giving him the chance yet. That bomb will go down momentarily. A 3 versus 3 retake with daviG being on low HP, you know. It is looking like a tough one here. Up close and personal, kraghen goes down to the Julies, however, the deadly Julies. $300 of mayhem. Salazar maybe creeping in behind, gives his position away a bit too early, unfortunately. mopoz, meanwhile, flanking out, looking for a big frag. It's the P250 that falls, however. mopoz closes the gap and he wins out the fight. Movistar Riders take the pistol.
Ooh. Nervy round. And that's a bomb plant for ECSTATIC, and we know they're going to buy. Movistar. There's been a lot of grit in this series from Movistar. They have had to fight a lot harder than they actually did during the semi-finals of Melbourne to stay afloat. And here is that buy. AK out for kraghen. Heaviest hitter right now on Ancient. No surprises that he's got the wonder weapon in hand. And all eyes on that man. If he can just one entry here and the whole face of this series turns on its head. If Movistar get their money snapped on the season of a map like this, it's a bad look.
Not a great look at all. Easy openers from the Movistar Riders, however, against the force-bought ECSTATIC. mopoz with a triple, and kraghen now all by himself. On the other side of the map, looking for a lurk frag. It could happen for him. It doesn't seem like they're really ready for this at all. Martinez is chilling in towards middle. Probably going to go down here. It doesn't look like he wants to move. He's really posted up on that angle. Really sold on the mid angle. He's definitely coming mid, guys. I've got him. Oh, and kraghen, yeah, he's going to knife him. Come on, baby. Yeah. Oh, no! Unbelievable. What is that timing? That is absolutely crazy. Turns around at the perfect moment. I cannot believe it.
Colossal hold from mopoz, though, wasn't it? Behind the pillar. Of course, it was his teammate. Really nice kind of crossfire. His teammate was in the cubby on the back lanes. And to keep that many numbers alive is honestly quite impressive in the modern day against that sort of buy. This one's the heavy eco, bit of nades on Salazar and maNkz. I guess they're hoping for maybe a bomb plant best case scenario out of this one. Movistar can just keep this clean. They need a bit of cash in the bank. If they lose numbers here, the gun rounds become very scary early on.
The utility ball up here for ECSTATIC, so maybe hoping to at the very least get a bomb plant. mopoz. Get aggressive off the back of the double peak. It's actually Alex to find the frag, but they'll be happy with the first one. Often can be a challenge to find that first frag in a round like this, so I think it allows them to breathe a sigh of relief for now. Stacked on top of each other, the three of them then. 35 seconds left to go on the clock. Alex nearly in for the double spray down. Surely has set it up. Oh, mopoz though, can't find his mark. It's Alex and daviG that get aggressive, however, to find the final frags. Only losing one player there on the Movistar Riders side. Going to be pretty happy with how clean that one goes.
Plenty of players left alive. Three guys here with money in the bank. One save and they're buying in the next, so They're not too concerned. And here we go. 9 apiece. Tit for tat series, and fitting that this final map is on a knife edge right now. As per stream, domination 14-10 against NIP. Bit of a resurgence from the now European mix, Swedish org. That game is ever important, how this bracket's going to play out. Flashes are good. Alex swings. maNkz, though, out of mid. Gets Alex. Sorsal down next for the count. 2 B players dead. It's just Davies as he tucks himself into the corner. And with 2 players facing him, he is not long for this world. B defense crumbles. Martinez is over. But with this flank from kraghen, he's on borrowed time. He's dead.
mopoz on for the save. Take what you have into the next round, my dude. And that will indeed be ECSTATIC. Quickly on the board once they get the rifles out, you know, again, sort of worrying signs for the Movistar Riders side that it could be a real challenge here if they're not looking clean enough. As that bomb ticks down, they've got a lot of talking to do in the future rounds here and have to really work themselves out and make sure that they can keep the aggression coming back in. I think buy will happen here, but Martinez will be without the orb.
Alrighty. Well, Movistar are out of money. Their loss bonus isn't terribly built up. It's almost still double eco territory if they lose this round. Mid take. kraghen out. maNkz soon to follow. Bomb is outside of B, so the intent is there. Then towards the B side of the map. kraghen's going to take space in towards mid. Smoke's going to fade. Smoke's going to fade. Davies wins. A little bit late from kraghen, and he is punished. maNkz takes space in return, and actually, there are no defenders in Donut. He has room to work with.
Nasty stuff, to say the least.
Question is, how do you bring maNkz into play on this round? How do you get him a good flank?
Yeah.
Do you fake B?
Like
do you really pressure it? Because he's the only way you win this round. With a huge flank, and look at that. He doesn't even get any help. He walks in himself. Decapitates Alex. Nobody else does the same. Who needs strats when you can rip heads like this? Unbelievable.
Yeah, just relying on the individuals to find their 1v1s at the end of the day. A lot of damage has been done. There is certainly room here for the Movistar Riders to make their way in, but they're not going to go for it. They're going to move to save and just take what they have into the next round. ECSTATIC move up to 11, and once again, looking good with the rifle play. I think even with the saved guns here, it's certainly not looking too doable. On the side of Movistar Riders, I don't think they'll be buying up at all.
4 series points for domination. 15-11. Oh my. It's happening. Someone get Anders on the line because the simulation is in full flow today. NIP big lower bracket. Come on. Just give me an Apex Game of Legion grand final for the major at the straight. Why not?
Yep. I think it's on the way. Certainly feels like it has to be now, to be honest with you. Pause being taken here. It seems like it's more technical in nature, so hopefully not going to be on this one too long. But it does happen. It does indeed come down to this more often than not. Going to take some wind out of the ECSTATIC sails as well. You know, it's a little difficult, a little hard.
Who's had a good game then? Queenix, been on a tear. Salazar, up there too. I think maNkz has had a lot of impact kills. He's often, well, he's in-game leader, but he also likes to lead from the front. In a lot of fights. It's certainly made good. Flip side, Alex had some big entries on that T side. mopoz is probably the most consistent, I guess, across the board. He had a storming series. And Domination are currently in a 2-on-1 to win the map. Whilst this is going down on the A stream. B stream, that is. They've done it. NIP are in the lower bracket with big. Loser of this game plays big. And potentially later in the bracket, a matchup up against NIP. Before even reaching the qualification game.
Yep, so you definitely want to be winning this one then to just make life a little easier for you, I suppose.
I hope the admin is saying it in chat or something. I really want the teams to know. I really want them to know what's at stake.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Looks set to continue here, of course, as first kill's already come in pretty quickly there. There will be a couple of rifles here making themselves known on the A-bomb site, but not really expecting too much out from this CT side. Alex up close. We'll get one, but everybody else going to fall. Martinez will look to save once again.
I know it was just to save around some guns, but this money is starting to slip a little bit out of control. As an ECSTATIC can have 2 free buys, especially with bomb plants. And this is not the ancient of old. It's not a given that Movistar are going to have, you know, massive opportunities to turn this around. If you lose this match, I'm going to say you've probably got... You're probably 4 times more likely to make Katowice if you win this match than lose it. That's how hard this lower bracket is going to be. It's going to be a nightmare.
Yeah, today and tomorrow. I mean, nobody wants to be in the lower bracket anyway, but just kind of an unbelievable looking set of games that are going to come your way. I don't know. What a wild couple of weeks it has been for Counter-Strike, and it looks set to continue. It's just trickling down. All the tier 2 teams are so confident now. kraghen going to open up into this round. He finds himself another one as well onto Sasol. 4 versus 3 with the mid control to boot. kraghen will stick around the smoke, and Alex looking to try and get his number. Look how isolated the CTs are, though. They're all in 1vx situations right now. Really not looking confident, really not looking good. Nice move from mopoz to find one, but what is that really worth? However, Alex does get his catch onto kraghen that he waited so patiently for. 2 versus 2 is much more doable than how things were looking at the start of the round. Queenix is trying to track his man here, and he will indeed get the drop on Alex, leaving it all down to Martinez. The game starts to slip away. Martinez looking to be the hero. Finds the first. Vaguely spotted out the second. Queenix going to go for a positional change. Can't catch him, even though he did have a Molotov in hand. Gives Martinez another crack at it. But Queenix is now just looking set to play the time. Molotov goes down. Queenix has to try and play aggressive. Gets the timing on him and will find the frag. 13 lands for ECSTATIC. They've not lost a rifle round yet.
Looking sensational. Utterly sensational. Queenix, this man, with the ballsy push, 2-on-2, gets in behind. Got a little bit frisky up against Martinez in the end. But a win's a win. Money on the brink. Only Martinez can buy. Timeout from Movistar as they realize what they're up against. Ooh. Cast your minds back to Inferno. Map pick for Movistar. They lost all the wind out of their sails towards the end. Maybe that was their chance to end this series 2-0. Said it in the preamble that it did look like a 2-0 from Movistar, but The more we play out Ancient, the more I feel like this probably should have been the map pick for ECSTATIC. They are very comfortable on this one. All the individuals are so well suited. maNkz taking map control. kraghen in mid. Salazar for the late round. Queenix just a menace. And look at this buy from Movistar. This is the best they can muster. Hero warp half buy. Martinez, you need to be a monster.
Easier said than done, my friend. Savage G can take the first bout of damage. mopoz tries to go crazy, but just doesn't have a strong enough gun for it. Will be ECSTATIC. Coming away with the man advantage once again, and Movistar Riders left in a desperate scenario to try and recover things back.
What do you even do? Feels like stacking around Martinez is the play, right? Keep that AWP alive at any cost. Win the round if they come your way. If not, gotta keep it going. Sorcel peaks. Queenix actually scared of a mid push. Is not looking the right way. Davy at the same time. 5-7s ringing loud. kraghen takes space out of cave to recover this one a little bit. And a big decision to come. Do Martinez and Sorcel give this a look in? And I think the answer is no, given the posturing. 14-9 for the Danish underdogs.
Keeping it wild.
Revenge is a dish best served cold. Yeah, they're loving this. They're loving this after losing in Melbourne.
Yep. And in impressive fashion as well. You know, they clearly have learned from that previous series and have taken it to the bank. Really, really lovely stuff. And I hope it continues for them. As we were saying all series long, they've got so much potential. Just kind of put things together. And it does feel, as you were mentioning, that this map is a bit more comfortable for them. And we're seeing them play to their highest level so far. And long may it continue here.
This is what happened in the last qualifier. ECSTATIC are just monstrous. They're so hard to take down. Movistar Riders, considerably more experienced players. Won tournaments, big placings, Cologne top 4. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're in such a bad position. This is a must-win round. Need to find some answers as they give up B-side control. 3 in towards the red room. Sorcel under pressure as this smoke starts to fade. maNkz pivots on a dime. Sorcel down. A-site open. And now a massive retake required from Movistar.
It feels like to save the game here as well. Oh, there's your massive retake, though, as they all just come chiming in. It seems like the cube area was not really covered off by ECSTATIC, and it has come back to bite them big time. One man remains. The round feels out of the question, but if you can do any damage here, I suppose maybe could be a big deal. We'll see. Ekes out into the AWP. Oh, doesn't finish him off, though, even though Martinez missed the shot. Martinez confident for the repeat, but he's crept under the crosshair here. Queenix, I don't think he's going to be ready for the player on the close left angle. Oh, he kind of is clearing as much as he possibly can, but doesn't get his crosshair in the right spot. Movistar Riders will get it. A real sweat off the brow for that
one. Still a buy here for ECSTATIC. Another pause. I like these pauses. They're quite timely, aren't they? Just before things get out of control. Pump the brakes. Talk. What are our options? How can we find a gap? Who can we exploit on this CT side? They're getting mid for free a lot in this half for ECSTATIC. It's causing a lot of problems. And I don't think you should change the memo. Even the previous round, there are a lot of worlds where they win that. after getting onto A. Don't throw the script out the window when it's still working.
Very true. It's very true, and yeah, they've just got to watch themselves here. The bank's starting to escape a little bit, so Movistar Riders not out of this one just yet. It feels like ECSTATIC should be winning it with the position that they found themselves in, but we'll see. Movistar Riders, CT side, get the ball rolling a little, find some confidence. Could be a very scary prospect indeed if they do not watch themselves on that ECSTATIC side of things.
Oh, this is so awkward. Molly's going to make it even worse. Smoke out for Martinez. As the A push comes through, Sourcel down. daviG's sprinting for it. They know two are in Jag. Oh, this is madness this round. There's so much going on. They've killed another B player, and they're going to turn back. How do you read this if you're Movistar? You've been hit all over the map.
Just all at once, it feels like. Yeah, it's very difficult, and I feel like the comms are going to be completely cluttered all over the place. They are. Headed back towards B, though. The AWP here to deal with Cave. Good for one. Gets away scot-free, looking for a peek towards the ramp area. Maybe not ready for the second player in towards Cave, but he's going to back away and just able to survive. Reposition towards slant. There's a player coming up from ramp. If he plays it carefully, should be all good. Flash came round to find Martinez, but he just about survived. One plank going to go down. 3 versus 3. Flank from daviG. What is the move? Seems like quite a passive one here from both sides. Salazar on the right eye will spot Martinez every day of the week. And they may well just move to save now, to be honest with you, unless daviG can find anything on the backside. I don't think it's going to happen for him. Salazar finds another frag, though, and that will definitely seal it in. daviG tries to escape, but he's denied. And there you have ECSTATIC 5 map points to work with.
A lot of space. It looks great for them now. And Movistar on the brink. On the brink. They can't find a way to play the CT side consistently whatsoever. And ECSTATIC was a wild round, but they made the right calls all the way through. They saw double Jag. They go towards A. They get an entry A. Oh, sorry, they go kill one of the B players. They know B's more open. They go back. They send the bomb through Cave because that's where the smoke was. There's so many small pieces they got right. And now they're ever so close. Martinez, mid. Stack comes good. He gets the first. mopoz collects another. That's over towards B. So in this round alone, big resistance from Movistar. They're looking poised to at least get to 11. Oh, the timing.
It's a little weird. daviG, I don't think quite respects how close they can be to him. Oh, my goodness. Difficult spray down, but kill eventually comes in. Martinez is going to be completely flashed off, mollied off as well. They've gained some space towards the site here. An attempt to stop the bomb going down, but it doesn't quite land. 4 versus 3. Cube control is good for the T side. A main flank is good for Movistar Riders. Salazar, meanwhile, trying to be aggressive in the temple area and get the perfect timing to find a frag. I don't think they're going to go that way, though. Sectioning it off, all coming in from CT, encroaching onto the site now. Absolutely demolishing things here. mopoz will be the first one to chime in, and wow, 2 quick kills to answer back. Oh, they've not got time, Alan.
No.
They've not got time.
They went too slow?
Surely not. Oh,
you're joking.
Goodness. What a way for ECSTATIC to win. That is unbelievable. That is absolutely unbelievable.
I've never seen anything like that. Like a straight up... There was... what? They had ages to set up for that after plan. It wasn't... Did nobody keep track?